there's a paradise waiting on the other side of the dock. Whoa.
I love the song. Added it to the playlist. His rapping on it, certain things that he was saying, the verses are really well done, well crafted. I'm still here thinking, trying to get a grasp on the full message, the full like behind the song. There's a bunch of different theories in my mind that I'm trying to like work through, trying to like piece together.
I could tell you what Genius is saying.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I wanted to know too. I was like, what are you saying, bro?
Yeah.
How did you come up? What was the prompt? It says on this track, Miller tells a story about the delusions drugs bring, and the detachment from the world and raw human emotions it may bring.
Okay.
Well. So that's what he's saying, and I don't know if that really. Now that I've read this, I need to hear the song again.
Yeah,
just to,
definitely.
Like, not make sure, but just to make it make more sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I was listening. There was a woman's voice in the background vocals, and I was trying to figure out who it was. I thought it was SZA. And lo and behold, it is SZA.
It is SZA.
It is SZA. Cool. So SZA's on another one of these songs, but just this time in the back. But yeah, this was a dope song, dope concept as well. Yeah. And the way he raps sometimes has me trying to figure out like what are you saying, bro? Just it's not straightforward most of the times. Yeah,
I can't wait to hear it again with that framing, what you just mentioned, because I did pick up on some like references that could allude to someone being inebriated or not fully, but I didn't think that was, or I didn't realize that was like the main like driving theme of the song. So I definitely want to hear it again with that in mind. But yeah, either way, dope song.
Raised to be a leader, not a navigator. Wrote down on scraps of paper. All roads lead to the same confusion. I mean, all roads lead to the same conclusions. They found my body somewhere in the sewer. My girl to find the word prolific for me, and I can't read her mind. She wrote a different story. Nothing's coincidence. My best friend packed his things, threw him in the car. I haven't seen him since. Guess I understand he always got the chills when he saw a room full of rolled up $100 bills. Yeah. Even pills turn to powder, babe.
That's a bar.
Even pills turn to powder. The world wanna crush him down. Even pills turn to powder, babe.
That is.
Sit right next to me and crush him down.
I need to hear that first verse again. I'm not gonna hear it now because I'm gonna let the track just keep flowing, but I need to hear that first verse again. That hook is heavy. Even pills turn to powder. The world tries to crush you down. Yeah. Repeats it again and then says, "Sit right next to me and crush him down."
When he said walk in a room full of rolled up dollar bills, I think that was like the biggest hint for me. Yeah, it's like, okay, rolled up dollar. I've seen that before. Yeah, and that just painted the picture.
Yeah, Mrs. Deborah Downer. Your uppers and your downers and shit. Yeah.
Everything seems so slow, but my past. Thought that it would last longer. I just thought that this feeling would last longer. Yeah.
And the song has the vibe and the pace of what you would assume downers would provide. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
It's not like slow. Yeah. But it's like a good slower pace.
Yeah, slightly lethargic, like just slightly, Yeah.
Yeah, somebody gave me a treasure map. Nowhere on that motherfucker say where the X is at. Now I wanna see the whole world through a telecast. Been waiting my whole life, I finally thought I should tell you that. Yeah.
Damn.
Started smoking weed again. Started trying to read it.
That bar hit different. Waited my whole life, thought to tell you that. We're hearing this after his whole life. Like,
True. I like that the treasure map bar is at
no X.
Yeah, I guess it's a bar because the first verse he was also talking about like navigation and leading and all that. So to start off this verse with kind of similar navigation, the map type thing is dope.
I think he said I'd rather be a leader and not a navigator. Yeah. So to say, you're right. So to say no X's on that, that connects.
Started smoking weed again. Started trying to read again. Clean myself up. Now would you be my friend? Do I need to know the beginning to see the end? What's the difference between the truth and things that we pretend? I'm not awake, faded, watch the day go by. And only at the chase that high.
Yeah.
Fear God, stay humble. Original sin, we all come from the same struggle.
Said original sin. We all came from the same struggle. That's crazy.
Can I get 4 Norcos, 2 Oxys, 2 Roxys, 3 Methadone, couple Percocets,
some heroin, 2 Xanax bars, and 6 ounces of
Yeah,
weed.
slow.
thank you.
Money coming slow.
She said, thank you.
Gotta be polite, bro.
She sounded like she was at the pharmacy.
Money coming slow. What you gonna do? Money coming slow. What you gonna do?
This is another one I gotta hear again, bro. But you could tell that he had such a relationship with drugs, I guess, in a way where he could describe it in ways that I've never heard described, whether it's using or how it feels when it's taken, or the effects of it. The relationship they had is, I don't think you could write that unless you had it like that.
Yeah,
unfortunately. You know?
And then what's dope about his frequent mentioning or speaking on that topic, drugs, is that it's not always, and I would say even it's pretty rare when he speaks about it in a glorifying way. Like he might mention like euphoric aspects of it.
Yeah.
But it's always accompanied by the downside and like the challenges it brings, the consequences that come with it. Yeah. And so from that standpoint, it's a very realistic. He always presents this very realistic view and perspective on it, bro. And it's tough because it's one of those things where he would not be able to speak on it that way if he didn't indulge the way he did. Yeah.
Some Apple Music said that this was a week's worth of a jam session, I think is how they described it, according to his collaborators. And it doesn't really feel like that, because at this point I feel like I've heard every single instrument I've heard. I feel like it's been a live instrument, like played live, not a program or software. And it really does feel like a jam session for most of these songs, or maybe even all of them. So yeah, and then after speaking about what he spoke on that song number 6, we get to Stone.
She makes up her bed like she makes up her stories. Awake through the night, then she high from the morning. I wish you could feel me. She never felt nothing. Knock on her door, she let me come in. I wish she would learn to live. Isolation, she locking the bathroom door. Baby, let's get stoned. Put on a record. Can I play you one more song? We can get stoned. I swear to God, heaven feels just like home. Let's go home. Yeah. In the water, it's shallow like the lies that she tells. Can run from your shadow, can't hide from yourself. She hates that she cries when she's all by herself. And she's always all by herself. She hardly talks in conversation. But when she do...
Yeah, I need to hear it again.
I don't want to stop this.
Yeah.
Man said you could run from your shadows, but you can't hide from yourself. Is that what he said?
That's what I heard initially too, but now I'm thinking, did he say you can't run from your shadows? You can't, because you can't run from your shadow. But it's a dope line either way, whichever way it was said. That hook hit me crazy. Baby, let's get stoned.
It's with the instrumentals
yeah,
too, bro.
everything. Yeah.
She hardly talks in conversation. But when she do, all her words get lost in translation. No, she can't move, cause she paralyzed in fear that she fantasized. The doctor tried to analyze, they cannot find anything that's wrong with her. Her parents never got along with her. I had to make the song for her. I wish she would learn to live. Isolation, she locking the bathroom door.
And then the instrumental into the knock.
Baby, let's get stoned.